Well, anything which is worth doing badly. Yes, we have been taught that anything which is worth doing correctly, is worth doing right, if we know how to do it. But if we don't know how to do it, it is worth doing badly until we get it right. So at this point in time, when Saturn is gonna leave the Capricorn sign, Saturn is in its last phase of the Capricorn sign and it is descending in the Capricorn sign, that is from the 17th of September 2022 until 17th of January 2022. You have to follow what I have just told you. If you haven't been doing anything in your life, if you have been idle in your life, if you haven't got a way in your life, if you don't know which path to tread in your life, if you don't know which road to take to that destination, then at this point in time, you need to start doing anything. Even if you don't know how to do it, you have to start doing something. Even if you don't know how to do it, you don't have to be great to be started, but you have to be started to be great. So for all those people who haven't been doing anything in their life, who haven't started answering the calling on their life, who haven't progressed in their life, they must start doing something right now. And also those people who are stuck in their life, who are not able to progress in their life, who are not able to move forward in their life, they also need to change their approach towards life. Try things even if you don't know how to do them. If you are not seeing success and prosperity in your current line of activity, then you need to change the things around you. You need to change yourself at this point in time. You can change the seasons, but you can change yourself. Success comes not without chance, but with change. So be prepared to change yourself at this point in time. Even if you find yourself to be in an unfamiliar territory, you need to change your approach towards life. You need to do things differently in your life, even if you don't know how to do them. In other words, anything which is worth doing is worth doing badly. In other words, anything which is worth doing is worth doing badly until you get it right. Yes, today I'm gonna talk about the planet Saturn when it is descending in the Capricorn sign, and it will descend from the 17th of September 2022 until 17th of January 2022. From 0 to 10 degrees, a planet ascends in a particular sign, and from 10 to 20 degrees, it remains stable. And from 20 to 30 degrees, it descends in that particular sign. So at this point in time, Saturn is gonna descend in the Capricorn sign. The dynamics, however, change for Rahu and Ketu. It reverses in the case of Rahu and Ketu, the North Lunar Node and the South Lunar Node. Well, I have told you all about Saturn before. Saturn represents a lot of things. It represents hard work, perseverance. Saturn represents your analytical abilities. It represents your patience and discipline. It represents your spiritual growth and wisdom. It represents the poor people, the blind people, your properties, real estate. Well, seeing the planetary position and Saturn descending in the Capricorn sign, ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you all something today. I want to tell you all that nobody knows you except you. No one in this world can understand you better than you understand yourself. You can't get advice from anyone in this world at this point in time. I mean, you shouldn't take advice from anyone what you should do with your life. You need to listen to your heart at this point in time, because where your heart is, there your treasure is also. Nobody knows what you are. So why waste time taking suggestion and advices from them? I'd say that sometimes you also don't know who you are. So you need to recognize your strengths at this point in time, your superpower at this point in time. If you understand yourself well, then living this life would be easy. If you know your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities and threats in your life, and if you are able to analyze those things correctly, then I think you've won half the battle. Most of us haven't recognized our strengths until now. We always keep thinking about negative about ourselves. We always think about things which we can't do. Instead, we should focus on the things which we can do. So when Saturn is descending in the Capricorn sign, you need to understand what are your strengths, who you are, where are you going, and what you want to do in your life, what you want to do in the future, what you want to do in the present. For this you need to plan. You need to plan for 3 years. You need to have a plan for 2 years. You need to have a plan for 6 months. You need to have a plan for a day. You need to plan for your hour. The people who fail to plan to fail in their lives. So planning is very important at this point in time when Saturn is descending in the Capricorn sign. Don't be bothered about other people's opinion at this point in time. You've got to take your shot at this point in time and don't expect anything from anyone. If you are thinking that the people around you are going to agree with your plan, if you think that people are gonna support you with your plan at this point in time, then you are sadly mistaken. You are completely wrong. So start doing things on your own initiative. You don't need anybody's approval to live your life, to answer the calling on your life. You need to remember at this point in time that you need to do things alone. That you came alone into this world and you will leave this world alone. And all the dreams which you have in your mind, it is a lonely, solitary, scary, dangerous pursuit. Let me repeat this, that your dreams are your dreams. And this dream of yours, this vision of yours, this goal of yours, this vision of yours is a lonely, scary, dangerous and a solitary pursuit. That means you are completely alone in this world and you have to fight your battle alone. If you think someone else is gonna come and support you, you are absolutely wrong. So don't rely on anyone at this point in time. Don't think that others are gonna come and help you at this point in time. That fight which you are in is your own battle, and don't expect others and come and help you to fight that battle. Yes, you can take help from others at this point in time. You need to take help from others not because you are weak, but because you want to remain strong. Even if you face barriers, hurdles and obstacles in your life at this juncture, when Saturn is in the Capricorn sign, when it is descending in the Capricorn sign, you don't need to lose faith at this point in time. You need to trust God at this point in time. You need to believe in yourself at this point in time. You need to keep that faith because you know that this is not the end. And if this is not the end for you, but you realize that the time given to you on this planet Earth is limited for you, you have limited time on this planet Earth, then you are not gonna miss a beat in your life. That you have to fight every day, every hour, every minute, every second for your life, for your goals, for your dreams. Because your dreams are your dreams and not somebody else's dreams. So give importance to your dreams at this point in time. And you need to tell yourself that you are gonna finish strong in your life. And when you say this to yourself, then you will get the strength to get back up. If you are not able to see success in your life at this juncture, you need to solely concentrate on your career at this point in time. And if you solely concentrate on your career at this point in time, you can go a long way in your career. You need to have this strategy at this point in time. And by solely concentrating on your career, if you give 70 to 80 hours a week behind your career, then I am certain that at this point in time, you will see success because Saturn demands hard work. You need to get unidimensional at this point in time. Your sole focus should be on your career at this point in time. You should be eating, drinking and sleeping your career at this point in time. And if you put in the hard work at this point in time, the planet Saturn is gonna reward you. This 70-80 hours a week is the price you have to pay. This is that one dimension you have to follow at this point in time if you want to see success at this point in time. You know, there are no shortcuts to success in your life. There are no elevators to success in your life. You will have to climb the stairs if you want to see success in your life. Taking elevators at this point in time, taking escalators at this point in time will not help you. You will have to climb the stairs. You will have to make the effort to climb the stairs if you want to see success at this point in time. And let me tell you, just like Saturn, success is a slow process. Like Saturn is a slow planet, success is a slow process. As I said, you need to become unidimensional at this point in time. You will have to forget your parties. You will have to forget your relationships. You will have to forget your leisure. You will have to forget your friends if you want to become exceptional at what you are doing currently. You know, the other thing at this point in time is that you shouldn't waste your time. You know, you don't understand how valuable you are if you don't waste your time. I mean, if you use your time correctly. You know, you can run away from things which you don't want, and you can run towards the things which you want. So it depends upon you if you want to run away from what you don't want, or you want to run towards what you want in your life. You need to become optimistic at this point in time and start running after those things which you want. And once you start running after the things which you want, the things which you don't want will be left behind. So this is one simple formula to remain positive. And if you are moving towards a goal or dream at this point in time, you are gonna run into impediments at this point in time. You are gonna see some hurdles, barriers and obstacles in your life at this point in time. You are gonna see some struggles at this point in time. You know, nothing happens without a struggle. You know, a butterfly has to go in that cocoon before it becomes a butterfly and starts flying. So everything in this world has to go through a struggle if they want to become something beautiful in their life, if they want to fly in their life. You know, you can't learn good horsemanship by riding a tamed horse. You know, an airplane can't fly without the resistance of air. You can't fix lemonade with sugar alone. You need to add some sour lemons to it. The gold can never become a jewelry unless it passes through a lot of heat. So you see, everything in this world goes through a lot of struggles before it becomes something beautiful. So don't avoid that struggle at this point in time. Face it boldly. Don't fear anything at this point in time. You know how you learn to overcome fear? I'd just say face those fears in your life. When you face your fears, it leaves you. Face the things you fear and it is gonna leave you. That's really the secret of driving away your fears in your life. And that secret is to face them, confront them, fight them. Don't run away from them. You know, if you hold yourself back because of fear, your life would actually come to a stop because nothing gets better than what it is. You know, you need to do something at this point in time that your future self will tell you that you made the right decision. Your next move is very important at this point in time. You know, your life is dependent on your next move. And if you make the next move correctly, and most of the next moves after that correctly, then your entire life will be heaven. It will be a paradise. But at the same time, let me tell you that if you want paradise, if you want heaven, you will have to go through hell. The journey to paradise, the journey to heaven starts from hell. You know, you will not always want to do the things you need to do. You will not feel like doing the things you need to do in your life. You may not like to fight that battle. You may not like that uncomfortable situation. You may not like that struggles. You may become lazy and start procrastinating in your life. Even if you don't feel like doing the things you need to do, you need to do that at this point in time. So you need to force yourself, discipline yourself when Saturn will be in the last phase in the Capricorn sign. Well, this is all I wanted to tell you all about Saturn in the Capricorn sign. I mean the descent of Saturn in the Capricorn sign. If you want some specific predictions about yourself, then you may contact me directly. Well, like I always say, that if you wish to know your future through astrology and you are determined to live the best possible version of yourself, well, one must always try to live his or her best version of themselves, because there is only one life to live. There are no duplicates of a life. You will not get a chance to live this beautiful human life once again. And if you want to enhance your luck in your life, if you want to boost your luck in your life, if you want to increase and improve your luck in your life, then I want to tell you all, I have several remedies for you. I have several solutions for you. These solutions which I am talking about are a fusion of astrological remedies, Vastu remedies and religious remedies, which can be utilized by any person of any religion, because I believe that there is only one God in this universe. And if you want me to pray for you, because prayer can move mountains, so if you want me to pray for your health, wealth, success, money, business, career, job, relationships, love relationships, marriage, married life, children, property, etc., 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 then also you may contact me. You may also contact me for a Vastu visit of your flat, office, residence or factory. And if you are hell-bent on taking your life from the ridiculous to the sublime, from the low point to the high point, from nothing to something, then you may contact me over WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number has been given on this video. Have a great day and a great life ahead. God bless you all. Jai Mata Di. Jai Ma Kali.